Hi Vidya,
Hi.
so great to be with you. So today we both are here to talk about your company, Unbound Solutions, and what you offer. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Shylaja. I live in Austin, Texas, and I'm a Scrum Master at a company called Fannie Mae. I have a 15 years background in IT. I was a software developer, and I could say it was my passion to move to become a Scrum Master. I I had a break. I had my daughter, and when I wanted to come back, I met you guys, and I'm so privileged that I met you. I created my dream job instead of that, and thank you for that. And let's start to talk more about your company and start with your introduction, Vidya.
Sure. Thank you, Shai. Again, it's a privilege to be with you as well. So, my name is Vidya Iyer. I'm the founder and CEO of Unbound Solutions. And as the name suggests, Unbound is about people going beyond their boundaries. And an area of focus we have is improving the women to men ratio in IT and having IT be more diverse.
So, what do you want to give a background of your education and things like that, Vidya?
Sure, I can do that. So I have a master's in business, and I have a bachelor in science. And I a lot of my work has been in of over 15 years of leadership, working in leadership, and in professional and self development and transformational work. I've also worked in organizations, in working with teams, and in the area of organizational transformation. So that's basically my background.
So, do you want to share a little bit about when did you start your company? Why did you start it? And what do you offer?
Sure. So we started the company. Actually, we instated the company in 2015 in Atlanta, and in 2020 actually, we, as everybody was looking to repurpose their business, we also took a look at it. And so one of the things that I've always been passionate about, or where I wanted to make an impact, is making an impact with women. And then, when I looked more into women in IT, I just felt there was a problem to solve there, because it's a little, if you can see, little lopsided. They're
Yes,
about, so in IT is not diverse. So
yes,
worldwide, 27 women represent 27% of the industry. So we said, okay, let's take a look at that. What is that about? And so we did some research. And one of the things statistically, we what we read about is that a lot of women get into IT, but somewhere in their 30s they drop off. And I mean, different reasons. We The studies show that it's probably because of family, and most women are wired around being caretakers, or being, or they are raising a family around that time. So, and they don't feel very represented in the industry itself. So they drop off. So we said, okay, let's make an impact to that community of people. So we started with a ReturnShip program, and we started that in 2020. And
got it.
we started off with a Scrum Master program. Why? Because that's where we have. I
Your
mean, we
expertise was
our expertise is in
and
Scrum, and
passion.
we're passionate about it, and we have enough resources. So we thought, okay, that could be the best place to start. We can
Got
provide
it.
those
Yeah,
resources. And
yeah,
we also looked at different trainings in the market. We said, okay, we're not our goal is not just that they get a job, it is also about them thriving, in their
Yes.
job. They're sustaining the career, so we focused on that. So when we looked at that, we said, okay, there's something else we need to add to the existing model of training. So we said, okay, so we need to act. So we did, like, we created like a boot camp style training, which includes a certification, and we include like a hands-on project where our participants of our program can have a hands-on experience of being a scrum master, and while getting coached,
Got it.
and course
Yes.
corrected. Now, one other
Yeah.
thing I wanted to mention here is, because we noticed that what has people thrive as scrum masters is having the agile mindset.
Got it.
And so
Yes.
we make sure that is included in how we train our uh, our participants in our
Candidate.
program.
Yeah.
Starting with the training itself, we ask a lot of questions versus giving answers, because that's how you develop a mindset. Firstly, you recognize a mindset, because it's so intangible. You can't see a mindset. You have to
Yeah.
discover a mindset. So
Yeah.
we included right from the set go, and we included like a hands-on project where they can keep discovering that mindset, and the coach who is watching and who is coaching them,
Supporting.
in
Yeah.
supporting them um, in discovering that mindset and developing that mindset.
Got
So
it. Yeah.
that's part of the bootcamp style program that we
Yeah.
have. um,
This is really great, Vidya. I want to get in more details with my next
sure,
question.
sure,
Let's dive into that question now.
sure,
Okay. Let's talk about how long is your Scrum Master program? What's the structure of it?
sure. The program is minimally 8 weeks. So it starts off with the certification, as I mentioned, and then we include the hands-on training with the project, and there is a module in there where we support our candidates in preparing for the interview. We do communication training. We do some counseling around getting prepared to get back into the workforce. And not just that, we look at creating like a ecosystem where they're supported. So we do partner with companies who can be an advocate for them.
Yeah.
And once they're placed, we are also available, because we are committed that our candidates not just get a job, they sustain their career and they thrive in their job. So we
Got
are
it.
available even after that, for ad hoc coaching, and we have a call a bi-weekly call where they can come and they can master aspects of being a scrum master.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
anywhere from 8 weeks to up to a year.
Got it. Yes. So, Vidya, who are your end clients, Vidya?
Large banks. We have companies who are in the mortgage industry. We also work with some large system integrators and some product
And
companies as well. Yeah.
oh, awesome. And then you also work with a lot of vendors and who are also very well known kind of thing, right? Like who
Yes,
have their end clients. Okay.
that's correct.
Got it.
That's correct.
Okay. Got
Yes.
it. Awesome. So,
Yeah.
how do we share them with them about this career gaps and everything? How do you create that partnership?
Yes, so we do what we do. One, we understand, the hiring manager's concern about somebody coming back to work. About if they would, be if they would perform at, as they start to work. So what we assure them is that we include everything that is needed in the training itself, such that when they can hit the ground running when they start. So we assure them that, and we are very transparent with them about the number of years of gap. So we let them know that these are genuine candidates that we work with. And so we do
I
not
got it.
We do not add any extra experience. We share their experience as is, and anything that is needed for them in terms of their gap for them to hit the ground running, we include it in the training.
Wow, that's really beautiful. I think that's something very unique that you're offering. Really great to know that. Yeah. So the next thing I want to know is who are your candidates and what like how many people have been trained, where are they placed, and a little background on that, Vidya.
Sure. We have trained more than 50 candidates since we started in 2020. We've done smaller batches, and more than 36 of them have gone back to work and they're thriving, right? And in terms of their backgrounds, many of them, given this is a Scrum Master training, we candidates who are up to who have somewhere between 3 to 5 years of experience and upwards. If if they've been developers or they've been QA or business analysts or even have been project managers, they that's their background. That those
Got it.
are our candidates. Yes, and basically they need to be people who uh, you know who 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 like the job, they
Yes.
like to be a scrum master, and that they have that
Yes.
passion for people, because it is a people
Got
skill.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's their
So what
background.
is
These are
the
people.
gaps? What is the gaps they came with? Like,
Oh,
just to give
anywhere
our
from
audience some background.
sure, anywhere from 2 years to up to 15 years.
Wow. Wow. So you've placed women who had gaps of 15, 13,
Oh
12. Wow.
yes, oh
Yeah.
yes, we have.
Yeah, yeah. And when you say this, I'm just remembering my journey with you guys, Vidya. Like I said, I had a 12 years developer background, and I had actually told I don't want to be in IT kind of mindset. I had hit the roadblock, and then I had my pregnancy and my daughter. And when I wanted to go back, I even to decide what to go back, I came to you guys, and I just gave it a shot with Scrum Master. And I can't tell you, I fell in love with the training programs. So profound. The foundation you laid in was extremely helpful in my job. And then placing during placement, during interview, I think I somewhere had this thing about my daughter, my house, and how do I manage a job. And I was back and forth a little bit, though it didn't look like that. You noticed that, and I think that shifted my whole view about getting back. I prepared myself, I fully jumped in, and then the job showed up. Many people have this question, right? Will I get job? Will I get into? No, when we are ready, it will come to me. So I am very proud to say I work with a very high performing team, very well organized team. It's such a joy to work with them, learn and contribute, and they're so happy with me. I have to be like, I keep hearing that. So it's tremendously amazing opportunity that I've got. So I'm very thankful to you guys for that, and I'm
That's so
thriving.
awesome.
I'm thriving, and I'm very grateful to this program. I think that's one of the reason I'm interviewing you, or we are talking together here. Yeah, yeah. So we'll move on, and I want to know a little bit about your trainers and their background.
Sure. So our trainers, anywhere from we have 3 to 5 trainers that we engage with for Scrum training. They come with they anyway have from 20 to 25 years of experience in IT.
So tell me a little bit about your trainers and their background.
Sure. We engage anywhere from 3 to 5 trainers. All of them come with more than 25 years of IT experience. Many of them all of them have worked in Agile for more than 8 years. And one of our trainers also, and they're practitioners as well. They are people who actually are currently working as Scrum Masters. So
Yes.
there's a lot of practical experience they add to their training.
So they do you guys do a professional Scrum Master, and then some Scrum Master, and I think even IC Agile certifications, right? These are
That
the
is
programs
correct.
you
That is
cover,
correct.
right?
Yes, and we are in the process of offering IC Agile Agile Coach training as well.
Got it, got it.
Yeah.
And Vidya, while we are talking all this, I had this question: do you place women who are with, like, like a developer, tester who had a break and want to come back? Do you do diversity kind of hiring? Do you do that? Do you place
Yes,
them
we
with your
do.
clients?
We do actually very
Okay.
organically because one of our clients, they were pretty. They requested us to also support them with their regular hiring. So, along with this, continues to be our passion to impact women and support women coming back to work. But we also do. Recruitment because this was
Got
part
it.
of the that very organically because that's what the client requested us to do that. So we also hire we do diversity hiring where if yeah, so we have clients exclusively for diversity hiring. We are partners for
Awesome. This
some of
is
our clients.
great.
Yeah.
And I want to know how people can contact you and what is your future plans, what trainings you're offering next, and things like that, Vidya.
Sure. We will be offering a new set of trainings coming in October. We are also going to offer Salesforce training,
Oh, wow.
also coming in October. So, if there's anybody who has any further questions or they want to know more about what we have to offer, they can contact us at these contact details mentioned in this on the screen right now, and we will be happy to answer any questions and support anybody who's watching this
Thank
as
you.
well. Yes.
Thank you, Vidya. Thank you for this conversation.
Thank you, Shai.
Great. Yeah. Bye.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Now let me introduce you to our true heroes. They are our heroes, who are willing to take that leap of faith when things didn't look like it could turn out. They were willing to go that extra step, trusting themselves, trusting us, and just going for it and having created that kind of career that they wanted. And all of you watching, if you are in a similar boat, I invite you to take that step. I invite you to be a hero. Call us, send us an email. We are here for you.